Vegan, a word associated with many stereotypes and opinions and talked about by many all across the internet and the news.
We should all be vegan. Changed my mind.
That salad's totally grossing me out.
Is tuna vegan?
No.
What about jalapeno poppers?
It can help the animals, our planet.
Vegans and the environment.
That veganism is on the rise.
Let me get a little sip of my green smoothie before we begin.
But let's go over some facts. Heart disease was the #1 cause of death for Americans in 2017. The average U.S. male's risk of death from heart disease is 50% if he's an omnivore, meaning that he eats meat, dairy, and eggs. 15% if he's a vegetarian, meaning he doesn't eat meat but does eat dairy and eggs. And 4% if he's a vegan, meaning he doesn't eat meat, dairy, or eggs. A strong body of scientific evidence has also linked meat consumption, particularly red and processed meat, to stroke, diabetes, obesity, certain types of cancer, lower life expectancy, and high blood pressure. A carcinogen is a substance capable of causing cancer in humans' living tissue. Some common examples would be cigarettes, asbestos, and formaldehyde, but studies have shown that processed meats like bacon, hot dogs, and beef jerky are also carcinogenic, specifically increasing your chance of getting colon cancer. And while milk is advertised as a way to build strong bones, studies have shown that drinking milk during adolescent years was associated with a 9% higher chance of hip fracture in men, as well as an increased risk of prostate cancer.
But where do you get your protein?
Well, most Americans consume about twice as much protein as they need, and the body can't store excess protein. But protein is very important, and there are tons of plant-based protein options available at most grocery stores, as well as several plant-based options popping up at popular restaurants all across the country, from fast food joints to 5-star dining.
Okay, but what about the estrogen found in soy? Because I read an article on Facebook that said soy milk has a lot of estrogen in it.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to gain muscle, so I can't be turned into a woman or anything.
Yeah, I get it. But soy doesn't actually contain estrogen. It contains phytoestrogen, which you can think of as like a plant estrogen. Phytoestrogen is similar to estrogen, except much weaker, and you would have to eat more than 71 grams of protein for this phytoestrogen to actually have an effect on your body. In other words, you'd have to eat 5.5 bricks of tofu, which is about 5 pounds, every day. So not only is soy safe to eat, but a study of 73,000 women shows that eating soy can lead to a lower risk of breast cancer. Plant-based diets have also proven to house the possibility for improved mental health. When comparing a typical omnivorous diet, participants given a vegetarian diet reported higher mood scores over a 2-week period, tracking anxiety, depression, anger, fatigue, and confusion. When testing a vegan diet, participants reported increased energy, better digestion, and better sleep than usual. But not everything's about us, and that's part of what veganism is about. There's a whole world out there that we all have a responsibility to take care of. The global livestock sector is responsible for generating 65% of human-related nitrous oxide and 37% of human-induced methane. They're also responsible for producing more greenhouse gases than all transportation combined. And you know what's cheaper than an all-electric vehicle? Vegetables. So if you're interested in learning more, there are endless amounts of documentaries, podcasts, and YouTube channels that can provide more information. You can also visit vegan.com or nutritionfacts.org.